everyone, welcome to another Trimcraft Tuesday video. For this week we are going all the way back to earlier in the year to use the Hey Baby collection from first edition. Someone, and I have forgotten who, I'm really sorry, requested another one of the Hey Baby layouts, and as at the moment I think I have at least one video for every current collection from Trimcraft. I thought this was the opportunity to do a Hey Baby layout. So this one, I thought I was going to start with that background paper, which is the glitter confetti paper, which is my favourite paper. Said that really weird, sorry. Favourite paper in this whole paper pad, but I do change my mind because I couldn't make it work. This cut file I'm using here, I think it's a Doodlebug one. I actually downloaded it from the Silhouette store ages ago with the intention of scrapping with it for this collection, and I've just picked a couple of random papers to use for all the different sections of the cut file. I think it's actually designed to do it as decoupage. I'm not sure because there are a couple of bits of the cut file that I didn't cut, so yes, but I still have the whole shape kind of thing. But yes, it got lost on that glitter confetti background, which made me sad because I really wanted to use it. But this kind of light bluey green one, grid paper kind of thing, is really lovely, and I haven't used it for a background yet, so I thought this would work just, yeah, nicely enough. And you can see the cut file, but I did go around the edges of the sun just with a Pigma micron pen, just to do that sort of fake stitching effect. I didn't want to do real stitching because it was too delicate to do it on. And then I did the fake stitching around the cloud shape with a grey pen. That is a Copic multiliner, I think, because the black around the cloud would have been too much, but I think the grey works. And obviously I also used that micron pen to colour in the sun's eyes and mouth. And then, yes, there we go. So now you can see the cut file quite nicely on that background, but it's still not, like, the picture is still very much the centre of attention. I have a cloud stencil that I wanted to use for this, but my cloud stencil isn't very good. Like, you couldn't use paints or pastes or whatever through it because it's not very good quality one. I think it was from The Works, and they're pretty flimsy, so the only thing you can really do with them is do inks, blend inks over the top of them. So what I was doing just before then is I couldn't decide what colour to use, so I used a scrap of the same kind of paper and just tested different colours of oxides to figure out which one I wanted to use. I decided on the, what's it called, something lilac. Is it shaded lilac? I forget. Something lilac. It will be in the description box to do my clouds, and then the light green that's on the, you can just see it in shot there. The light green, I spent a while deciding whether I was going to use the lilac or that green, which is cracked pistachio, I think. Yes, I do use that for other things on the layout as well, so I do get to use both of those colours. Here I'm just very lightly sprinkling on a little bit of water, just a tiny bit, to get a little bit of the oxidization with the Distress Oxides. And now I'm going in with that cracked pistachio and going around the whole edge of the layout to just, you know, give it that little bit of lift or depth or, I don't know, whatever, some colour putting on there. The picture, by the way, I should probably talk about that. So this layout is for my nephew Finlay. There's 6 in total, and I'm doing them in age order, so Finlay is number 4. And this is a photo of him as a newborn and his big brother Ben, who have already done his Hey Baby layout. And it's just the cutest photo, isn't it? Just look how cute it is. I mean, to a certain extent, Ben is kind of stealing the show in this photo, but I just really wanted to scrap it because it's so cute of both of them. Ben is, he's 12 now, and they were visiting recently, and Ben and I were looking at some photos, and we came across this photo, and I was just saying how flipping cute it is. And Ben, as I said, who is 12. Now, a 12-year-old boy isn't generally going to readily admit to a photo of him being cute. But even he, 12-year-old Ben, was like, yeah, that's pretty cute. So if he says it, then you know it's cute, you know? But anyway, it is Finlay's layout, little newborn Finlay down there. I did manage to include some of that glitter confetti paper. Yay! I'm going to rip up strips of it, go around the edges of them in that cracked pistachio again. I wanted that one to be a banner shape, and I tried to rip the banner shape into it, and oh, no, that looked terrible, so I just cut it instead. And I'm going to use some more of those later on. And those little round tag things there, those are from one of the sort of the cut apart or fussy cutting sheets from the 12 by 12 paper pad. Some of them might be from the 8 by 8 actually, because I've cut both sizes and just put them in a bag together. So it could be from the 12 by 12, it could be from the 8 by 8, I do not know. Here was a thing that is kind of a weird thing that I did. It's not something I've done before, but I just had this random idea and I thought, let's just go for it. So I've got more strips, just ripped up strips of that glitter paper, the glitter confetti paper. I've gone round the edges again in the cracked pistachio and just kind of putting them across there, so they're kind of like little, just something behind the photo. You could say they're clouds, I suppose, like weird shaped clouds, or just like little ripped pieces of, I don't know, but I just kind of like the look really, and it kind of grounded it a bit, because being sort of like the sun and the clouds, it was a bit floaty and whatnot, so it did sort of ground that area of the picture. So yeah, bit of a random thing that I did, but I think it works. As you saw, I backed my photo with just a random yellow paper. I did error here by putting the sun and the cloud down first, because I wanted the cloud to go slightly over the photo, but it's okay. I pulled it up just about in time. So yes, there we go. Picture going down now? Question mark? Come on. Usually I leave out the footage or cut out the footage of me taking the backing off double-sided tape, but apparently I didn't do it there. But anyway, yeah, so that's down there, like so, and I used the grid lines on the paper to make sure it was straight. One of my favourite things about using grid paper for layouts is it's so easy to get things down straight. You don't have to get out your T-square or anything. That little bundle of joy thing, these little tags, again from those fuzzy cut papers from the paper pad. You know my rule about tags. A tag has to have twine in it. So 2 of the tags, their top bits were hidden by that thing that says bundle of joy. So I didn't need to put twine in those. But there's a little itty bitty one, which I think says, I can't read it on my screen right now. Does it say hello baby or something? I don't know. But I've got twine in that one. The round tags at the bottom, I do not put twine in those because I'm pretending they're not tags. They're just round embellishments. So let's just pretend they're not tags. And then I'm pulling out this little Hey Baby thing from the decoupage pad. If you haven't seen my other Hey Baby layouts, I will link them if you're interested. But each layout is called Hey Baby and then name of niece or nephew. So obviously this one is Hey Baby Finlay. So yes, I just pulled that out, put it on top of the cloud there. Those little pieces I've put down the side there. Again, those are from the decoupage pad and I'm just using those as little embellishments. They're just like little toy looking things and they're glittery, so they stand out quite nicely. These alphas I am using here, they are from the, I thought it was Pebbles, but I think it's Crepe Paper Little You collection from either last year or the year before. Now these ones I'm using are the quote-unquote official ones, but as I'm sure many of you, at least in the UK, will know, for some reason, I don't know how it works, but B&M Bargains now have these alphas in store. They have both the blue ones and the pink ones. Again, I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's like they buy the design rights off American Crafts, or maybe it's just dodgy and they've stolen it. I don't know, but whatever the reason, they have them in store. But if you do go to B&M Bargains for these, either the pink or the blue or both, do look through all of them, because some of them are really badly misprinted. I managed to find, I think, 2 packs of each colour, some of them to go in my giveaway box, but yes, a lot of them were misprinted. I think I found the only correctly printed one. So yes, I'm just saying, if you do have the chance to go and have a look, do check before you buy them. But yes, anywho, back to the layout. I stuck those alphas down with glue because, as you will know, I do not trust any alphas to stay in place. And then I'm adding a little cluster up the top left there, just using another one of those round tag things, some stickers from a little sticker book, and I'm just gonna carry on adding a few little stickers and bits and pieces. Oh, I added another banner on the cloud. That's from the decoupage pad. It's the daintiest, cutest little thing of bunting. I love it so much. And yes, just embellishing with various things. And then from here onwards, all I do is add a butt ton of Nuvo drops. I really do mean it, a butt ton. I'm going in with one of the new colours, which is Blue Babe, and also the Pale Periwinkle, which is one of the jewel drops, the ones that are slightly clear. And as I said, a butt ton, and I'm kind of doing it in a diagonal from the top left all the way down to the bottom right, and I don't know, it just helps with this whole sky theme going on. So yes, there we go. That's pretty much all I do to this layout. Links as always, will be in the description below. I've just realised Finlay is in my next scrapbook layout as well. Maybe if it's not the next one, it's the one after. So, yes, stealing the show at the moment, baby Finlay, who's not a baby anymore. He's a 9. But yes, anyways, okay, thank you so much for watching. As I said, links in the description. Please let me know if you have any questions or anything to say. Please leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Really helps me out to my teeny tiny little YouTube channel. And yes, okay, I'm going. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye!